guys, what's up? It's Rochelle here. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about my journey to a better version of myself. Now, I'm not just talking about like my inner being and like my mind and making myself smarter and all this good stuff and being financially like smarter and all that good stuff, but I am mainly focusing on my outer self. So for the past like 4 years now, I've been trying to learn how to be the best version of myself and just be a better person, going to therapy, reading as many books as possible, trying to like get my finances under control, because even though I can make good money, I'm still not the best with like how I save my money. I'm getting better. I will say I am getting a lot better, but it was rough for a long time there. And sometimes you can be your own worst enemy, and you will look at the world like everything is happening to me, and really it's just you making bad choices and doing bad things, and you just need to like check yourself. So I wanted to be better with my health. At some point I started to realize that I wasn't happy with my weight, not because I felt like I was getting fat. Like I was at 139, and it wasn't like I was thinking to myself like, oh, that's a big weight, or oh, that's a big number, or oh, I feel fat. It was more that like I felt really stuck. Like it felt uncomfortable. Like my body felt uncomfortable. I would put on pants or like a shirt or skirt or something that I just bought like a week ago, and I wouldn't be able to fit it anymore, and I would feel really uncomfortable. Or even sleeping would be uncomfortable. Like I wouldn't be able to find a position that I could be comfortable in, and I wouldn't get a good night's sleep at the end of the day. And like I don't know if I've said this before, but I like to wake up early. I actually genuinely enjoy it. Like not like I wake up like, it's a beautiful morning, I am Snow White. It's more of just a sense of I know I'm gonna get more done when I wake up in the morning. Like there's just more to do in the morning than there is to do at night. So I feel like I'm more productive in that sense. Like I guess that makes me a morning person, because I feel like I get more done in the morning than I do at night because of that. Like I just don't feel like doing anything at night, honestly, other than going to sleep. But anyway, so like I just started feeling like really, really stiff and like stuck. And it was like, it's really hard to explain. Like I just felt uncomfortable. I took a couple pictures of like what my stomach was looking like. I made I made a TikTok video, and I was wearing yoga pants that normally would look really nice on me and kind of like show off my abs a little bit. Like I don't have like a six pack, but I have like a decent little like stomach, and normally I look fine in them. But what I noticed that my stomach was like really sticking out, and people actually asked me if I was like a couple months pregnant. They were like, you look like you could be like at least 2-3 months pregnant, like your stomach's sticking out far enough that it really does seem like you're pregnant right now. And there's nothing wrong with being like people thinking that you're pregnant, unless of course you're not. It just makes you feel really uncomfortable, because it makes you wonder like what are they seeing? And I was seeing it too. Like I didn't think I looked pregnant, but I did notice like my stomach was sticking out more than it should be. And so I just felt uncomfortable. Now I didn't at the time, like I was working part-time and I didn't have like health insurance. So I wasn't like, I'm gonna go to the doctor and figure this out, because I was like, I don't want to pay that money. But if I'm being honest, like I'm a regular person. I'm not a Kardashian. So like I wasn't trying to like go to a specialist. I was just trying to figure it out on my own. So I did some research on like detoxing and colon cleanses and stuff like that. And basically like what I was like researching, it said that like what I was feeling and what I was going through could have just been a blockage in my stomach, in my body, that I needed to cleanse through a detox or some sort of colon cleanse. And so I chose to do a detox, and I just tried like a detox tea. It was easy to do, like just drink a tea every day. I'm not recommending this to anyone. I'm just saying what I did, kind of getting my story out there. But I did it, and I did it for like, I think 7 days. Like maybe, I stopped at 6, because I started to feel like I was good enough to like stop there. I was like, I feel like this is good enough. But it was like a 7-day cleanse, and I stopped at like 6, I think. So anyways, I did it for about 6 days, and at the end of my like little detox, I went from being 139 pounds to being 122. Can we let that sink in for a second? Like, no, really, can we let that sink in for a second? So I was really shocked that my body had changed that much, due to the fact that like I knew that like something was wrong, but I didn't know that it was that bad. I honestly didn't think that it was like that much extra weight in my body that was causing me to bloat like that. I was like, this is weird. Like, is that normal? Now, I will give you a little bit of backstory as far as like my bowel movements go. I don't have them. Like, I'm not the person that can have like early in the morning, I wake up and a poop. You know, like my boyfriend does, my dad does, everyone I know does. Hate everybody. But I have like, and it's not just me. Like, I know that there are other people in my family that suffer from like the same thing. And so it can cause some serious problems. But I also know that the way you eat can affect that, because of the fact that, again, I have other people in my family that have suffered from this. So I really started to self-reflect on like what I was eating, what I was putting into my body, and what I could have been doing or not doing to cause this. One thing was, I realized I don't drink enough water. I really did not drink enough water. At that point in my life, I was barely getting 8 glasses a day. You know, like I just wasn't drinking enough. Another thing was, even though I know I'm lactose intolerant, I drink almond milk because I'm like, I don't drink regular milk. It's disgusting. It is gross. I don't know how people drink it like they're baby cows, but okay. But but I still would eat things like cheese, and I would still eat like dairy, yogurt, you know, just stuff that didn't make sense. So I was like, okay, I know that I'm doing stuff, and I would have like snack foods. I would drink soda and juice, lots of sugar. Like, it was a thing on top of a thing on top of it. Like, it was just multiple things. And what made it so much worse to me was that in the whole time that I was kind of like gaining more weight and getting bigger and getting worse, because internally I was suffering, I was also working out every day and intensely. Like, I was like, why am I not getting smaller? Why am I not getting slimmer? Why is this not going away? Because it was an internal problem, duh. Like, I'm glad I figured it out, but at the time I was just like focusing so hard on like getting my stomach to stop getting bigger and stop bloating, and it's like, it wasn't something that I could fix in the gym. It was something I had to fix in the kitchen. And I think that that's another thing that a lot of people like don't understand, is that you really have to watch what you eat and pay attention to your body and be cautious of like what you're putting into your body. Because like, the thing is that I was eating a lot of stuff that was causing me severe pain. Like, it was actually causing me physical pain. And I was just ignoring it because I was like, this tastes good. And now the way that I eat, like, honestly, the way that I eat now, it's not like I'm really restricting myself. I'm just not eating the stuff that I know for a fact was causing me problems, you know? And that's it. That's all I'm doing, is I'm just avoiding the stuff that would hurt me, like physically hurt me. It's like choosing not to date a guy that would punch you in the face. You know what I mean? Like, it's just making a better choice. It doesn't mean that you have to completely stop dating. It just means that you have to stop dating guys that will hit you in the face. Is that like a good analogy? I think so. I think that like breaks it down. Another thing I want to say is, I also realized that stress is a big factor with bloating as well. I did not realize how big of a deal like hormones were when it comes to like your body and your weight and, you know, going up and down and stuff like that. But like, as the older I get, I feel like the more sensitive we become to like just being stressed out. But like, obviously, the older you get, I feel like it's easier for you to get stressed. You know, I'm not saying that young people don't get stressed, but I just feel like because of the fact that like I have to, you know, take care of myself, I have to make sure I pay all my bills, I have to work, you know, work itself is stressful, being an adult is stressful. So like, I am always stressed. And that just made me realize I don't really have any like special time for myself. I don't go and get massages when I should. I used to work at a chiropractic office, and one thing that I noticed a lot of people would do was they would wait to come in until after they had severe pain. And so I noticed that about myself, that like I will feel a lot of back pain or joint pain or just mental stress, and I'll just sit on it and be like, you know what, I'll just watch a bunch of Netflix shows. Like, I'll just binge a show. That'll fix it. It doesn't fix it at all. So what I've been looking into more of is going and getting like a deep tissue massage once a week, you know, things like that. Like, I work hard. I make enough money to do it. Why not? It's really not that expensive. I think that people have this mentality of like things being like super expensive, but like I said, I'm trying to like figure out how to be a better person. Part of that is fixing my finances. And I looked at my budget and I was like, I can afford to go to get a massage once a week. I can more than afford that. And things like getting my hair done when I'm too stressed out to do it myself, that helps. You know, like, I don't actually feel that way all the time. It might happen like once a month. I'm just like, I'm frustrated with my hair, and I'll just go and get my hair done because it makes me feel good. You know, things like that that just make me feel good can help like relax my stress. That's why a lot of people, they look at celebrities and they're like, it's so easy to look like that when you've got money. Yeah, because they're taking care of themselves constantly. They're constantly taking care of themselves, and they're constantly making sure that they're okay, because they do have stressful jobs. They do have to work hard. You know, being an actress, you have to wake up, you have to go to call, to like be on set at like different hours of the day, middle of the night, like crazy times. Believe me, I've done it. So like, actress here, hello. So I can understand why celebrities have such good skin and seem so happy and are always fit. It's not just because they pay for the gym. It's not just because they pay for personal trainers and a chef and all that stuff. Some of them actually can't afford all that stuff. No matter how much money you think they're making, they can't afford that. It's because they're also doing themselves a favor by going to get that self-care, having that self-care day, getting a massage, going to like one of those floaty salt bath thingies. I've never done it, but I'm considering it. Like, even like I used to get waxed, which sounds, this is like a weird intimate conversation to have with you, but I used to get waxed like every 3 months and then eventually it was like every 6 months. The more you do it, the less you need it, blah blah blah. So if that makes sense. But even doing that, even though like it was painful, like the feeling afterwards was I didn't have to do that. It's just one of those things that just relaxed me, that I didn't have to worry about it myself. I didn't have to do the work myself. I just paid someone to do it, and I felt good, and I was just like, that was relaxing. Like, yeah, it hurt in the moment, but afterwards I was like, yes, that's relaxing. So all I'm saying is take care of your body by feeding it the right food. Exercise is also super important, but also self-care, guys. Self-care is so important, super important. Like, maybe I'll take you guys with me when I go on like some of my treatments, just so you can kind of like see, like go along with me to some of the places I go to. I don't go anywhere super fancy. Like, I don't really want to spend a lot of money. The place I go to get my hair done though, they do offer like massages and stuff like that. I might consider going there because they have like specials for like their spas. I don't know. We shall see. I don't know if I want to spend that kind of money, but I might just do it for trial, you know, to see like how it works. We shall see. Well, thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. If you like me, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And also, there's a little bell that will pop up next to it. You hit that, and you'll get notifications every single time I post a video, which is every single Wednesday. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.